الحمد لله وكفى وسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى أما بعد قال الله تبارك وتعالى في كلامه المجيد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ولا تحسبن الذين قتلوا في سبيل الله أمواتا بل أحياء عند ربهم يرزقون فرحين بما آتاهم الله من فضله ويستبشرون بالذين لم يلحقوا بهم من خلفهم ألا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون يستبشرون بنعمة من الله وفضل وأن الله لا يضيع أجر المؤمنين صدق الله العظيم وبلغنا رسوله النبي الكريم الأمين قال الله تعالى في شان حبيبه إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا ومولانا محمد وأصحاب سيدنا ومولانا محمد وبارك وسلم الصلاة والسلام عليك يا رسول الله وعلى آلك وأصحابك يا حبيب الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا رحمة للعالمين الصلاة والسلام عليك يا شفيع المذنبين نهايتي محترم ومحتشم فخر السادات جناب سيد صفدر حسین شاہ صاحب علماء کرام سانحان مصطفیٰ میرے بزرگوں عزیز ساتھیوں and beloved children Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. We are indeed very grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who once again has granted us this opportunity that tonight all of us are here to remember and salute one of the great soldiers, one of the great leaders, one of the great martyrs in the history of Islam, a leader, a companion, a member of Ahl al-Bayt, who is known to us, Sayyidina Imam Hussain radiallahu anhu, the grandson of Sayyidina Muhammad Mustafa alayhi salatu wasalam, in the history of Islam, the only man and one of the shaheed, long before his demise and departure, long before his shahadat, his martyrdom took place. Imam Hussain radiallahu anhu is one of those that as soon as the child was born, the leader, the grandson of Muhammad Mustafa alayhi salatu wasalam is born, and the news of his shahada, the news of his departure, the news of his killing, the news and the announcement, the pronouncement of his martyrdom is announced, is given not by an ordinary person, but yes, in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and in the sight of humanity. The shahada of Imam Hussain is pronounced directly by the greatest of all, Sayyidina Muhammad Mustafa alayhi salatu wassalam. Allah's messenger, Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, announced it, he pronounced it, and he told the humanity, a child, Hussain bin Ali has been born, and Hussain is one of those. He is just born, and I, the Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, I am pronouncing that he's a child, he's a man, he's going to be a leader, the companion, the member of Ahl al-Bayt, of Rasool. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, who would be martyred in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Nare Takbir, Nare Risale, Nare Hadari, Sayyid Shafqat Hussain Shah Sahab.
My beloved children and my fellow Americans, today is 8th of November. If I may have attention, please listen carefully. Today is 8th of November. This coming Tuesday would be 11th of November. This coming Tuesday would be 11th of November. Our youth, our youngsters, our children, youngsters are going to be given a day off from schools, colleges, universities, and most of us, it's, by the way, federal holiday. What it is?
Federal holiday.
11th of November in this country is? How 11th of November is known in American calendar? It is Veterans Day. What it is?
Veterans Day.
Veterans Day. All those who serve for America, all those who defend American civilization, all those who protect American values, all those who serve this nation, when they retire from their jobs, from the day they retire until their death, they are known as Veterans of America, and they enjoy special status and privilege in this country. Why? Because they are those who serve this nation. They are those who protect American civilization, American traditions, American democracy, American values. This is a temporary world. American civilization, we are part of this fabric. We are proud Americans. We are proud Muslims of America. There should not be any doubt. We are as Americans as anybody else. There should not be any doubt in the credibility of the Muslims of America. Of course, we are more Americans than anybody else born here. But at the same time, we are Muslims of America. And all those who serve this nation are given the title, the veterans of this nation. And all those who heard President Obama's speech today, our president honored the veterans today and gave the commitment America will never back off serving the veterans of this country. My question is, veterans, people, Americans who serve the temporary purpose, who defend the temporary values, civilization, traditions of this country, we salute them and we try to serve them, honor them. I want to raise a question. Muslims of America, think of a man like Imam Hussein radiallahu anhu, who did not defend man-made law, but yes, Hussein offered his life to defend the laws given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Hussein stood up to defend the word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Hussein stood up to defend and protect the values given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Hussein stood up for the protection of the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Hussein and Ahl their lives, they offered their lives, they sacrificed, they gave their lives for the protection and security of the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Islamic civilization, Islamic values, Islamic traditions, the lifestyle of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is living, has arrived to us. Hussein bin Ali, Imam Ali Maqam, Sayyidina Imam Hussein radiallahu anhu, in the history of Islam, is one of the greatest veterans who offered everything for the defense, security, and protection of the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.